Good morning, guys. It's Isaac. Today I'm working on the 1990 Volkswagen Passat GL. It's got a 4-cylinder gasoline engine. Not sure the size because I hadn't looked up the specs. It's been sitting since '02. That would be, let's see, 2021 now. 19 years? Been sitting for 19 years. And I've got the old jumper cables on it. Been sitting here charging for about 15 minutes or so. And I am going to crank the car over and see what happens. I'm positive. I am positive that the fuel pump is no good, because when I took the gas cap off of this thing and smelled the fuel, it was pretty bad. So let's just go ahead and see what happens. Let's check out, see what all works on the car too. So let's see if the power door locks work. No. Alright, so the clock is on. Oh, it's been charging for like 30 minutes. My bad. Alright. Key in the ignition. Oh! The little door thing works. Crank her over. Nothing. There we go. Alright, it's obvious that the battery is so far gone I can't even crank it over, so I'm gonna have to steal the battery out of my truck, it looks like. But just for the heck of it, I know these Volkswagens you can just turn on the radio. Usually. Let me see if I can. Nah, radio doesn't work. See if the fan works. It does. Okay. Just yeah, that battery is shot. Shot. So let's steal the battery. Alrighty, got the battery installed. Now let's see what happens. Spin over. Yep, much better. I don't hear any fuel pump. Alright, the oil pressure light went out. That means I got oil pressure. Okay. As I predicted, no fuel pressure because the fuel pump. Let's try a little bit of persuasion. Maybe some starting fluid. Let's give it a shot. So I got my starting fluid and a flathead screwdriver so I can take the top off of the fuel injection. Got it. Oh wow. Okay. There's like no pressure whatsoever in this, which I kind of figured that. No fuel pressure. We're gonna give this thing a little shot. And we're gonna hit the key. It runs. Okay, so we know it has ignition, just no fuel. So I guess I'm gonna price out a tank and a fuel pump. Ugh, it's a real gamble, because I bet you that fuel injection system, that fuel distributor, is very expensive. I'm betting you. So I'm going to try a little trick that I learned way back in the day. I'm going to take a vacuum line off, and I'm going to run a little vacuum line all the way to a fuel bottle with a vacuum tee in line. And what it's going to do is I'm going to have a bottle of fuel, and when I crank the car over, the vacuum is going to suck the fuel into the intake. The vacuum tee is there to help introduce a little bit of air for a little bit of bubbling and stuff. Put some little air in the system, helps atomize the fuel when it goes in. And I'm gonna see if I can drive this thing around the yard. So let's do it. All right, guys, so this is what I've got. Gatorade bottle with a line going to a vacuum tee, line all the way to the end, and I'm going to hook it up right here. And I'm not sure if this vacuum line is before or after the butterflies. We're going to find out. So I'm going to just leave this here, and I'm going to crank it over, and I'm going to see what we have. I should probably, well, I'm going to put this a little bit lower. This looks like a good spot. Yeah. So I'll be able to see fuel come up here while I'm cranking. So let's give it a shot. Okay, I can see the line there. I'm gonna crank it. Nope, I don't have any. That's a bad spot. Let's try something else. Yeah, it didn't suck up any. So I'm gonna say it's, well, not functioning. I don't know what that is. It might not even be a vacuum port. This one's a vacuum port back here, but it's pretty big. Where does it go? Oh, it's evaporative emissions stuff. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a huge vacuum. Yes, it is. Well, I'll give it a shot. This will get her done. Alright, let's give that a shot. Nope. Let me plug off my little piece there. Crank it over now. got nothing. Like I have no vacuum. Valves could be stuck or something, I don't know. Maybe I ought to try another vacuum source. Oh, we got the power booster right here. Actually, that is perfect. Let's see if we got something there. If I don't have vacuum here, I got a problem. Let's give that a shot. I have no vacuum there. I'm going to give her a little shot of ether and see what happens. Alright. I got fuel sucking in that time, but not enough. I'm going to give her another shot. Alright, we're running, and we're running on the fuel now. Let's see if we can move. Look at this. We are moving, guys. We are driving. All right. Y'all see the fuel going? See the air? I don't know if y'all can see that. Well, I better park this before I run out of fuel. I wonder if a carburetor would work on this thing pretty good. Oh, crud. Oh no, don't die. Uh-oh. Might be out of fuel already. I think I'm out of fuel. Let's check it out. I'm out of fuel. So I'm going to check the price on the fuel distributor and a fuel pump and go from there. All right. But I do need to park it back in its spot. So, more gas. Okay, we got a Volkswagen Reman distributor for $765. That's going to be a diesel right there. All right, I know I'm going to probably need a cold start fuel injector. So that's like 80 bucks on eBay. Oh, yeah. All right, so now that John's here, I'm going to go ahead and park the car back in its home because it's raining. I'm not going to be working on this thing anymore today. So I'm going to look into doing a carb swap.
I think that's an awesome idea.
Yeah, I know, because I don't want to sink over $1,000 in this car, which is that's what's gonna happen if I want to fix the fuel injection, and the car's just not worth it. So let's park this thing.
Sounds good. Yeah, man. Sounds like powerhouse, bud.
Powerhouse.
I think our trophy cart makes more power. Oh, dude, I didn't realize it had one of these seat belts.
Oh, yeah, when you close the door.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's done. When you close the door, see?
Oh, nice.
I hate those.
Yeah, I kind of hate them too. But
I had a Volkswagen Fox that did that. Every time I closed the door, I felt like I was getting choked by the seat belt. So, thank you for
yeah, dude, it's got a pretty cool interior.
It's not bad apart from the
yeah.
you know,
yeah,
the top. So, all right, guys, that's it for this video. If y'all like it, give it a thumbs up. Let me know if y'all are fine with the carburetor swap. And I think this car might be appropriate out here and do the Grand Prix
Cars
lap
and Cameras
or something.
taxi.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
So, John, is there anything you want to plug your channel?
Yeah, Cars and Cameras, everybody. Go subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah, if y'all don't know who they are, you know, subscribe. Hit that notification bell for me. All right, guys. I'll catch y'all later.
What you got?
All right. I've got a 1990 Volkswagen Passat.
Volkswagen Passat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking.
Base or GL?
GL.
Okay.
Please don't ask me what size engine it is, because I don't know. There's no stickers. I mean, I guess I could get a VIN number for it or whatever if you need it. But anyhow.
That won't help, but go ahead.
Okay. I need fuel pumps. I think there's one in the tank. And I think there's an external one. I think there's a pickup and a high pressure one.
Fuel tank. It sits in a housing in the tank.
Uh-huh.
And its own little $159.07.
All right. And
and
I'm just looking at the car and I'm like, this car ain't gonna be worth like $1,500. So, yeah, you know my little trick with the gasoline under the hood with the vacuum line going? Yeah, car drives around fine like that. But I thought about making an adapter plate and putting a Weber 2-barrel on it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yep. Throw out all that other...
No cussing.
And all that other stuff?
And all that other stuff, yeah. So, yeah. And I'm sure there's more things. Like there's a cold start